Welcome to all the eminent poets around the world here with the Sargam Poetry Interaction. Good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam to everyone. Thanks for joining to this live Zoom meeting here. Presently, today as in India, today we are celebrating, it's a Martyr Days of Shaheedi Divas celebrated on 30th January in India to honor the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. Hence, today on 31st January, we will celebrate its paying homage to the father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, Vande Mataram, Jai Hind. So, this is on this special occasion. We have kept this Zoom meet. And I'm so feeling honored to have you all here. Thank you so much. Welcome, Laura Gerwell, ma'am. Welcome. Welcome to you. And I can see Debabrata Maji, sir. Welcome. So let's begin without any delay. So welcome. Our first poetess today here is Laura Grevel. She's, sir, I don't know where she is from. Can you give your introduction, ma'am? Welcome to the stage. Laura, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And I have to say that Mahatma Gandhi has been a hero of mine since I was an early teenager, when I was honored to be assigned to read about him and do a report. So I was very lucky. And this piece is called Stillness. If the chairs fly from the room and the fruit ascends, if the bed builds a sandstone boulder and the window runs rain to the sea, will the surviving stillness save the souls who march in anguish over strips of earth that bleed with men of teeth? If mountains grieve in cloudy rhythms with the trees, if baboons harvest coastal hope with seals, will the surviving stillness carve a refuge for those who weep upon strips of land that seethe with dimmed belief? When the sands of deserts flow in rivers to the sea, and we gather in families of true love and grief, then will the dunes of stillness begin to soothe the feet of those who flee their brother's bold deceit. When children fly from rooms and soon ascend, when parents build ladders and cracked walls sprout tall to reach their kin, then will the gray ash of stillness balm the hurt and seed a peace that blooms on hills in Gaza and Galilee. Thank you very much for this honor to read.
This was wonderful, and we are feeling honored to have you here. And you told us that you got the opportunity to record about the Gandhiji, and we are so honored to have you and your poem. That was fantastic and heart-touching. Thank you so much. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. She was Laura Grevel, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving your lovely poem. Now I'd like to call upon Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik. She's from Odisha. Gangalaxmi Pattnaik, ma'am. Stage is yours, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Nice to meet you. I am Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik from Sargam for Literary Interactions Poetry Forum. Wish you all memorable MARTYRS Day 2026. MARTYRS Day or SHAHEED Divas is celebrated on 30th January in India to honor the death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nation. Hence today on 31st January, we will celebrate it paying homage to the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. It is my immense honor also to welcome our today's chief guest, renowned poetess Milli, who is present with us. Huge congratulations, dear notable award-winning poetess Milli. a highly honored poetess of both Bengali and English language, won many national and international awards. A globally celebrated poetess has reached an exciting milestone, and it is time to celebrate all her hard work. Sargam for Literary Interaction Poetry Forum loves to read your poems, your profile, how many you are awarded. Your performances are brilliant. Thank you for your priceless participation in all the programs. Your talent is truly admirable. From an educator to poet, you show your deep-seated passion for literature. Your desire to explore literature is really praiseworthy. Your success is an inspiration to us all, and we wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Salute to your remarkable achievement. Best of luck, dear Milidas. Before my rendition, let me present the beautiful message of Mahatma Gandhi, which is the lasting legacy. Gandhiji's message is a call to action for inner change leading to outer transformation. I would like to present the poem. Title is Peace Icon is Mahatma Gandhi Ji. Peace icon is Mahatma Gandhi Ji. It takes almost lifetime to learn Gandhiji's philosophy of life. It takes almost lifetime to learn Gandhiji's philosophy of life. Where is Bapu? Words of freedom, song of ascents, Gandhian principle. Where is Bapu? Words of freedom, song of ascents, Gandhian principle. The fragrance of his philosophy wears wings, flying about us. We catch wings, carry out his highest duty, that truth alone triumphs. The fragrance of his philosophy wears wings, flying about us. We catch wings, carry out his highest duty, that truth alone always triumphs. Non-violence, core tenet of his philosophy. His life is his message. Non-violence, core tenet of his philosophy. His life is his message. Actions more powerful than words linger madly in the air, which makes to feel Gandhiji's love for men and matters has no borders, no boundaries, no limits, no conditions. Actions more powerful than words linger madly in the air, which make to feel Gandhiji's love for men and matters has no borders, no boundaries, no limits, no conditions. His philosophy of life is where there is love, there is life, and where there is love, there is light. His philosophy of life is where there is love, there is life, and where there is love, there is light. Oh, Pyari Bapu, oh, Pyari Bapu, accept our invitation, born again, once again. Thanks, dear poetess. This is the end of my rendition. Thank you.
As usual, superb, marvelous, wonderful speech as well as your poem. It was a great tribute to Bapu Gandhiji. He's listening here around somewhere. Definitely, he'll be feeling very much honored to, the respect he has gained with his work. And we all Indians salute to him for his deeds and teaching us non-violence and to follow the path of truth. So worthy, right? Please give her a big hand of applause, friends. She was Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik from Odisha, India. Now I'd like to call upon Shyam Prasad Patnaik, sir, from Odisha. Sir, welcome, sir.
Good evening. First of all, I would like to extend my thanks to Saraswati Madam for organizing such a beautiful program and inviting me to render my poem. Actually, observed the MARTYRS Day, the death anniversary of Lord Mahatma Gandhi, the greatest divine force, the greatest person on earth India has ever produced. And first of all, I would like to pay my reverence and tribute to Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nations. an epitome of injustice, love, peace, tolerance, and non-violence. So the poem which I am going to render is about peace, because we are commemorating Gandhi's anniversary, death anniversary. That's why I am going with the peace poem. And here is my poem to listen. The title of my poem is Peace Leads to Harmony. Everyone clamor for peace. None seek its origin. Divine peace generate from deep within. Instead of expecting belief in giving others, being human, the most important virtues. Kindness and forgiveness, real key to happiness. Imperialistic nations fight for geographical border. War of devastation, carnivorous and inhuman, aggravates soldiers' anguish and civilians' miseries. Terrorists massacre innocent civilians for religion. Chemical warfare, missiles and bombs kill millions. Innocent people die, rendering their family homeless. Missiles demolish infrastructures, resulting in economic failures. Spiritual humility and peace leads to harmony. So cease war, build confidence to restore peace. And that is the end of my recitation. Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you once again.
Wonderful, wonderful, so wonderful poem on peace and love and peace. And Shyam sir, you'll become an icon for all these, both the love and peace. We listen the lovely poem from him. Give him a big hand of applause, friends. Thank you so much, Shyama Prasad Patnaik sir, for being here and giving a lovely message to the poets around and those who will be listening ahead and those who have joined. They all are feeling honored to have you. Thank you so much. So let's go to our next poet. Till then, she joins it because there might be some connection problem, I guess. So I'll go with Rajeev Vashita from Delhi, India. Rajeev Vashita ji, please
Thank you
come
so much.
over and take a stage.
Yeah,
Welcome.
thank you so much, Saraswati ma'am, and I really appreciate Sargam for giving me this opportunity. So today I'm going to recite a poem written by one of my favorite poets. He was Persian poet actually, Rumi, and this is taking non-violence a step further. Actually, he tells that whatever we think in our mind, actually, we should not fight with them as well. So the name of the poem is The Guest House, and it is written by Rumi, Muladdin Rumi. So this being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows, who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. So this was translated by the Coleman Berkman, I guess, and this is written by Rumi. Thank you so much for hearing this poem. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, lovely, short and bisky. Thank you so much, Rajiv Vashitaji, for giving the lovely message. Give him a big hand of applause, friends, for his lovely poem. Thank you so much for coming and sharing. Now we would like to listen something from Richard Spisak, sir. We were missing him from last two, events. Sir, Richard, sir, stage is yours.
Thank you so much. It is an honor, as always, to be with you. The poem I bring you today is, while it's not specifically about Gandhiji, it is certainly a poem that treats on the issue of peace and the importance of it. This is called The Thousand Buddhas Cave. There's a a wonderful sacred place along the old Silk Road, where literally 1,000 Buddhas were placed in this cave as a special celebration and worship place. So the 1,000 Buddhas cave, where manuscripts were found on the dry and dust-encrusted cavern floor, once lost, now folded rolls of parchment bound, a long-lost bounty of praiseful poetry, a deluge of facts borne up in these mystic tracks out on the periphery. Could this find prove to be what legends and mystery seem to be? Our history drains slowly out on the dusty sands of the whirling edge of the ancient Silk Road, clouded, shrouded in mists of history compounded, and then in mantras sounded. 29 hours away, out along the old Silk Road, some would say, and although this long lost, sandily abandoned byway, hidden slyly away, there, long forgotten in the land of windswept, unknown sims except by the adept, along the quiet river Don, these silent Buddhas whispered their prayer through the largely abandoned long ago by man. Nearby, a nomad's lonely yurt, as distant in time as an ancient daughter's childhood flirt. In the Gansu province, the heroic warrior god Narayana guards the 1,000 Buddhas every way he can, from 10,000 slowly drifting dunes of the all-penetrant sand, demands of an almost fluid, eternal drifting, lifting, lurid sea of sand. Facing the endless winds in the drifting caverns of sculpted sand, the weary pilgrim wanders from cavern to cavern, each enveloped in its own tale of mystery, its long hidden history, obscured, nearly lost among the remotest memories of fickle man. Each delicate step, as intricately placed as by a Sparas adept, so note for his singing and dancing as he wept and foot floated well past the westernmost tower of the Great Wall, unknown to most, since so long after the lost path of the Silk Road's laugh, the skill of man made these caves of 1,000 Buddhas, but the hand of God made what we behold as the lake of the crescent moon. Nearby, fields stolen from hungry desert by the impertinent planting of poplar trees, which protect the land from the sand-bearing, punishing, polishing winds and the relentless, eternally tireless dancing, slowly advancing dunes. The light that shines through the universe, the timeless truth, compassion, the virtuous solution for all its inestimable worth on earth. Wang Yang Lu knew what to do. An itinerant Taoist monk began this restoration. That much he knew, and the cave of 1,000 Buddhas rises again from its sandy grave. This much he said, this much was true. West of the Magao caves were these 1,000 Buddhas somehow saved. Thank you so much, and peace be unto you all.
Wow. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. What we are looking for, definitely everyone is looking for peace, and such a lovely poem. And yeah, we are truly feeling indebted from the heart. Lanton, sir, would you like to say something to Richard, sir? Definitely, we want to listen from
Well,
you.
first of all, I'm very happy to see him back. I think he looks a lot brighter. And when I saw him on Monday last at Forsaking the Mic, which is another program, so very, very happy to have you back, Richard. And I thought it was a very serene kind of read, a very heartfelt, touching piece, and relating to the word peace with capital P-E-A-C-E. And you did the right thing by touching on the life of the Lord Buddha, who was himself a man of peace for, let's say, about 2,000, 5,000 years ago. And today, just like in there with the Spirit of Christ, so many monuments and Buddhas and stupas in so many countries are dedicated to the honor of his goodness. Yes, and these people, and it's also in the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi too. We remember these people because they left a legacy to the world, and Richard touched on that in his poem, so very happy.
Wonderful, wonderful. This was wonderful. One legend can only speak about the legend, and the presentation was too good. And truly, Sargam is lucky to have these glorious, yes, writers here. Thank you so much. Give him a big hand of applause to both of them, friends. Wonderful listening to both, and Richard sir and Lanton sir for his lovely review. Now, I'd like to call upon our guest. Yes. One and only, she is Milli Das. She is a nationally, internationally acclaimed bilingual poet. As I told about her in the sketches she has been portrayed last Friday. Once I read her bio, I was so astonished to, literally, I thought to just portray and invite her. And I'm so truly touched. Milli Das here. Welcome, Milli Dasi. She is an extraordinary poetess, and she's empowering women as well as her awards she has recently received from our president, and she is nationally and internationally acclaimed bilingual poet, and she has authored her 8 books in Bengali and English, and her readers have reached about in 37 countries, and many newspapers and journals and many anthologies she has been published so far. And we are so honored to have you. She has won many awards. So we would like to listen something from you. Milli Dasri, welcome.
At first, I want to thank you, Saraswati ma'am. Your presentation is very nice, and I am truly humbled that I am presenting here something of my new words with you. And my heartiest love and thanks to all of you. I am really honored to share this stage with these dignitaries from different corners from the world. Here, every poet, they know me, and I know them also by my heart, and I really honored. And I want to say something that I want to recite one poem about Vande Mataram because it is মানে হিন্দি যদি বাংলায় বলি আমি যেহেতু বাঙালি কবি 150 বছর বন্দে মাতরমের পূর্ণ হলো তো সেটা নিয়ে আমার কবিতা I want to speak one English poem Vande Mataram as a mother. Call me, I'm mother. 150 years ago, my children called me by a name, Vande Mataram. It was not just a slogan. It was a cry soaked in hunger, in fear, in hope, trembling like a candle in wind. I heard it from dark prison cells, from salt-stained hands, from barefoot feet, walking towards freedom without knowing if they would return. That word was not music, it was breath, the last breath of some, the first courage of many, the lips that whispered it found their spine. The hearts that held it learned how not to bow. Vande Mataram. You said, not write a song. You gave me a voice. Your ink didn't stay on paper. It flowed into the veins of a nation. I watched my children fall, walking, then collapsing into my soil. My shari's edge was soaked in their blood, yet still they smiled because they knew their mother was listening. A child who never returned home, a youth who kissed the gallows with a smile, a daughter who hid her tears and carried courage instead. I remember them all. I forget nothing. 150 years ago have passed. Yet when someone says, Vande Mataram, my heart still trembles because this word is not only memory, it is responsibility. It carries the scent of earth after rain, the laughter of ripening crops, the murmur of rivers at dusk. It carries the quiet peace of a tired child sleeping on a mother's lap, and in the same breath it carries thunder, the thunder of youth, standing upright, refusing injustice, refusing silence. This song has not aged, it has matured. As long as cruelty exists, as long as truth is challenged, this world will remain young. When the world hears Bande Mataram, it doesn't hear a country's name, it hears a conscience awakening. So many children, so my children, when you speak this word today, do not whisper it in habit. Speak it with care, speak it with honesty, speak it with courage, because freedom doesn't live in the past, it lives in what you choose to protect. Call me again, I am listening. Call me again, I am listening. Call me again, I am listening. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. Vande Mataram. It's just
Yes.
not only the word, and these are the feelings for, life, breath, and you took everything, you explained it so wisely. Your words and verses truly touched our hearts. So marvelous and melodious. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. And anybody wants to say something for her? Lanton, sir, would you say
Well,
something?
she is homing in like, in my mother India's spirit. I talked a lot about, the universality of India and the soul of India. And in a sense, Bande Matram homes in on the soul of India itself, I mean, we can talk, she talked about 150 years, and we can talk about this, the India's independence, but it's, when we bring in Mahatma Gandhi, great Mahapurush, and we bring in Subha Chandra Bose, Sarojini Naidu, and Bhagat Singh, and all those people, it's really the soul of India and the liberation of India that we're talking about. So to the 1.4 million people in India, it means life breath itself. That's how I see it. So it's that
Wonderful.
powerful. Yeah.
Yes, once when a child
Thank
sleeps
you so
in
much, sir.
her mother's sleep, and that's wonderful, heart touching. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. She was Milli
Thank you
Das.
so much.
Yes, our chief guest. Thank you so much for coming and honoring. We are feeling honored to have you. Keep writing and shining, and get more awards. Best wishes are with you. Keep shining, ma'am. Thank you so much once again. Now I'd like to call upon our next
Welcome.
next poet here. I would like to call upon, yes, Mausumi Halder from Haridwar, India. Mausumi.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am. Okay. Greetings to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Saraswati ma'am for giving me this opportunity for recitation. Today I am going to recite one love poem. The title of my poem is Love and Seasons. It is all about how a poet feels about love in various seasons. So here it goes like this. The bright summer love, the two-pieced doves, the bright summer love, the two-pieced doves, chatting in the meadows. In each other's arms, they find their highs and lows. Chatting in the meadows, in each other's arms, they find their highs and lows. A rainy evening, the pitter-patter so enchanting. A rainy evening, the pitter-patter so enchanting. Sipping the elixir of life, the two lovebirds forget every strife. Sipping the elixir of life, the two lovebirds forget every strife. In the autumnal hues, sunshiny hues, in the autumnal hues, sunshiny hues, in the carpet of crimson reds and the yellows, the lovers' hearts forever mellows. In the carpet of crimson reds and the yellows, the lovers' hearts forever mellows. In the frozen winters, near the fireplace, reading books in each other's embrace. In the frozen winters, near the fireplace, reading books in each other's embrace. They love creating stories and the soulful weaves by God's grace. They love creating soulful stories. They love creating stories and the soulful weaves by God's grace. Delving deep within, the two lovebirds ace everything through their thick and thin. Delving deep within, the two lovebirds are ace everything through their thick and thin. It's now springtime. It's springtime, the hearts begin to chime. It's springtime, the hearts begin to chime. Forever in the love's realm. Forever in the love's realm. Seeing the viridescent vibes and the floral charm, the lovers are overwhelmed. Seeing the viridescent vibes and the floral charm, the lovers are overwhelmed. This was all about my poem. Thanks, everyone.
Wonderful. So lovely poem on love, Mausumi. Lovely, lovely. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. She was Mausumi Halder from Haridwar with her lovely piece. And keep writing and shining. Our best wishes are with you. I'd like to call upon our next guest poet here. Today is, Debabrata Maji, sir. You have joined here. Would love to listen from you something. Debabrata Maji, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, everybody. And today is the Martyrs' Day. On the eve of the Martyrs' Day, I have a poem. The poem is constructed, every line and every stanza from top to bottom with W. Name of the poem, Peace Movement. Seed of peace to be planted to grow. Nature may be laughing, wind to flow. Flowers are blooming to vagrant blow. Environ the peace process is very slow. Every mind has to nurture to grow. Never the situation permit like grow. The roadmap peace towards arrow, where the ground reality is to sow. Create environ nobody feel sorrow. Totality of the complaint has to borrow. Enhance the bridge, never be narrow. Attitude of nobody not to be below. Sound peace, talk not turn to hollow. Every aspect of peace has to follow. Resolve the peace before to shadow. Root cause analysis not too shallow. The laughing face of every fellow may have to keep open the window. Blossom in the bright tomorrow. The peace of the flower is like yellow. Thank you.
Wonderful. It was marvelous. Superb. Thank you so much, Debabrata Maji, sir. We are indebted with your lovely verses and on this special day of Mother Day. And in the honor, you have given a lovely poem on peace. Give him a big hand of applause, friends. He was Debabrata Maji, sir, for with us with his lovely poem. And we are feeling honored, sending you best wishes. Keep writing and shining. Now, I'd like to call upon our next guest. Yes, here, yes, 2, 3 people are still missing. I could not see them. Anyways, this is now Issac Cohen. Issac Cohen.
Yes.
Issac Cohen, sir, join.
Yes.
Yes, welcome.
Dear Saraswati, dear Nandkeolyar, dear all my friends in the world. I love a dream. I believe in the culture of peace. I believe that dreams shall come true. I saw war at the age of 7. I had enough of wars and silence. Oh, heavens, please make my dream a reality for my peace of mind. A dove, a baby, and a child will rejoice in the street, telling far and near. The moment of peacefulness has come. And now in Hebrew, יצחק כהן, אוהב את החלום. אני מאמין בתרבות של חלום. לא, אני מאמין בתרבות של שלום. אני מאמין שהחלום יגשם. פגשתי את המלחמה בגיל 7 שנים. שבעתי מלחמות וסירנות. שמיים יפכו את החלום למציאות. למען תנוח רוחי. יונה, תינוק וילד יאלצו ברחוב להודיע לקרוב ולרחוק. הגיע רגע של שלווה. Thank you. Issac Cohen, Israel.
Wonderful, Issac Cohen from Israel. Wonderful poem on peace. Thank you so much for coming. Best wishes from Sargam,
Thank you.
entire team. Thank you so much. Keep writing and shining and smiling like every time. Thank you so much, sir. I'd like to call upon our next guest. Yes, for sure. She is, Jayanti Behera. Jayanti Behera from Odisha.
Jai Jagannath, respected Saraswati ma'am, regard team Saragam for literary interaction, Gangalaxmi Patnaik ma'am, Shyama Prasad sir, Mausumi madam, Alek Prasad sir, or Milli Das chief guest. Good evening to all. The title, my poem name, Why I Write Literature. When silence turn emotional word awaken within me, I sit quietly and thoughts arrive to essay the sorrow of a worldly life. I write poetry, I write literature. I choose to live within the words of truth. I do not allow anger, jealous, hatred, or resentment to take root in my mind. My memories are countless each time I write. I lost myself in the depth of creation. The customs of the world are strength, selfishness, hardness, hearts, and cruelly rise when ego comes first. Life feels like a vast desert, no brother, no sister, no father, walls beside us forever. Yet while the soul resides in this human form, I embrace everyone as my own. When the winds of illusion blow and the body each lift away, even the beloved whispers goodbye. So I have learned no one in this world truly belongs to us, only God remain my own. A king is worshipped while his city stands. A poet is honored beyond border by nation and distant lands. I offer my poems and stories to teach, to heal, to awaken if my words bring peace and happiness to even one restless soul. My purpose is fulfilled. With a calm mind, I continue to write. Literature is creation itself, my beloved. Odia since as guiding light and its glows. Within literature, the poet's darkness finds refuge, transformed into meaning and light. I will never exhaust my creatives. The poets of the past are my guiding stars, and when I write literature, I find my deepest satisfaction. Thank you. Thank you to everyone.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. This was Jayanti Behera for with her lovely piece on peace poem. And thank you so much. Keep writing and shining. Your poem was wonderful. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. She was
Thank
from
you, ma'am.
Odisha.
Thank you. My lovely
Welcome,
ma'am. Thank
welcome.
you.
You're looking so pretty today. Thank you so much. Lovely. Yeah, best wishes are with you. Keep writing and shining. Thank you so much. Now I like to call upon, yes, before I'll go with the next, yes, uh, before I'll go with Sir Lanton, I'll speak one poem of Shalini Nandkeolyar. She could not join us due to some reason. She gave her poem to recite on behalf of her. The poem goes like this: The Canvas of Life. The title of her poem is Canvas of Life. What an exquisite fabric of life, this wrap and weft with the ethereal threads. A black virgin slate, unwritten, a blank canvas of hidden mysteries, a black night of unknown secrets, boundless space, a void of infinite possibilities, a warmth, a stillness, before creation begins to manifest. A splash of red on black, a touch of propelling moments, dynamic and pulsating. Birth of creation, centrifugal power, whirl of unfolding life force. Beads of blood, roses and thorns, red petals, lips, and unbridled passion, ecstasy and interior, amber flames, scattered ashes, charcoal earth, and red hibiscus bloom on the black canvas. Moment sipping darkness, joys and sorrows, a blend of changing colors, intermingling emotions, a reflection of prisma on the colorless substratum, and the journey's end. I watch unattached my own unique painting, a last glance before I whip the slate clean. This was Shalini Nandkeolyar man's poem. Wonderful. She has described about a life as a canvas and how it on the darkness and it's moves on with the light and all. Thank you so much and feeling so honored to have you. And now I like to call our next guest. Yes, last before the last, not the least, lantern carrier, sir. Stage is yours, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Truly,
you.
truly feel honored to call your name, from the heart, your name comes. Thank you so much.
Let me just say that while it is very, very natural to mention the great Mahapurush, Mahatma Gandhi, because he was incredibly instrumental in the cause of India's freedom naturally, what's the word? Kudos to him and many accolades to him. But it is little known that he had great influence on a global scale as well. And, people like Black Americans like Dr. Martin Luther King and others often quoted him and his philosophy of ahimsa in their speeches. It was very important to them. So I just wanted to mention that aspect of his life, as well as the phenomenal work he did on behalf of Bharat Mata, Jai Sindh. So love in its highest form is synonymous to truth. It is synonymous to light, and it is synonymous to peace, capital P. So my poem is on love. I will begin with a shloka of Chinmoy Kumar Ghosh, a son of the Indian soil, a visionary son. When peace is multiplied, truth is multiplied. When truth is multiplied, love is multiplied. When love is multiplied, God is multiplied. Sri Chinmoy Kumar Ghosh of what was then East Bengal. The religion of love. He was dressed in kurta, takiya, beads hanging around his neck. They said, "Are you a Muslim?" He said, "No, but the intensity of my salat reaches the domain of Allah's Jannah." They said, "Are you a Buddhist then?" He said, "No, but the sweet chants echoing in my soul dances to the rhythm of beads on the soul-stirring fingers of the Buddha." He said, "Jesus wept." They said, "Ah, so you're a Christian?" He said, "No, but I admire his psychic cheers, his compassion for all mankind." They said, "We know, you are an atheist." He said, "Why not another spark of love? For there are myriad butterflies glowing in the beauty of my heart." A scholar asked inquiringly, "Are you at all religious?" He said, "Yes, for is not religion at the core of life? When the campaign's over, we vote to abstain from politics, yet it invades our kitchen, tussles with the very air we breathe. So too, the grandeur of love illuminates the very pages of all sacred texts, permeating our hearts and minds. Like the newborn, it shines with the light of beauty into the core of the ever-resplendent consciousness." Finally, a seeress said, "I know, you are a servant of the servant of the servant of love." He looked at her in silence and smiled sweetly, transmitting a loving energy into the profundity of her soul. The lantern carried. Thank you.
As always, we are incomplete without your poetry, your information. You deeply tell about the religion, ethics, and everything, and everyone is fan of your poetry. I'm truly touched my heart, and everyone. Please give him a big hand of applause, friends. He was lantern carrier from Germany. Now one more guest has joined with us. Welcome, Dr.Alekha Prasad Morana, sir. Before we move on
Thank you.
we would love to listen from Alekha, sir. Yes, welcome, sir.
Yes,
Stage is yours.
madam.
Yeah, please.
Okay, madam.
Yeah, carry on.
Okay. Good evening to all. Good evening to the founder, Saraswati Poswal ma'am, Gangalaxmi Patnaik ma'am, Prasad sir, and rest of the poet and poetess present in the Zoom meeting for recitation of their poem. Now, I am going to recite my poem. The title of the poem is Dreamlit Hours. Dreamlit Hours. O night, you rise like longing dressed in flame, a velvet hush that softly sticks my name. He told my restless body to your side, where heated pulses and emotions hide. Each passing hour turns dreamlike in your hold. Your tender warmth sifts deep, both brave and bold. Against your breast, my wandering moments stay. Against your breast, my wandering moments stay, sealed with love before the dawn of day. Lips meet in silence, stilling mortal heat. Desires dissolve where beneath, and heartbeat meet. The bells fall slow, the inner skies appear. The bells fall slow, the inner skies appear, as sweet kiss skin confesses, what is dear, what is dear. In vivid science, you mark the endless night. In vivid science, you mark the endless night. Each breath a poem, each pause a spark of light, each pause a spark of light. Spellbound by passions, softly flowing art, I lose myself. I lose myself, yet find my truest heart, yet find my truest heart. Lost in your touch, lost in your touch, I hum a ghazal low, and let my being into straight go, and let my being into straight go, let my being into straight go. Thanking you all.
Wonderful, wonderful. Give him one big hand of applause, his friends. So powerful, wonderful poem by Dr.Alekha Prasad Morana from Odisha. And thank you so much, sir, for coming, and keep coming and sharing your poems. Thank you so much. Everyone give him a big hand of applause, his friends. Now I would like to call, everyone is done with? Anybody missing?
We need to hear from you, Saraswati.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I'll go with my poem. Thank you, sir. No, before I'll go with my poem, there is one, small tribute for someone has sent one unknown poet to me, a gift of poem on my birthday. Somebody shared it. It was named by unknown poet. So I'll share that small title poem. I don't know. It was wonderful. So I thought to share it today. The bluebird sings his song of joy between the morn and the heat of the day. He would not try for any prize beyond the joy within your eyes. Anyhow, ये पता नहीं मेरे लिए लिखा है. So anyways, चलो मैं continue करती हूँ. The scented garden, sweetest air reveals to all your presence there, and the bloom and the garden crown shines down upon the ground. The fruit and the flowers that enrich your scene provides the riches beyond the wildest dream. Love's face does all the grief release and nature's highest spirit release. This was wonderful poem, and I don't know, it's mentioned unknown, but I like that poem, so I shared. It was on my birthday, presented by some unknown poet. Thank you so much, whosoever it is. Now I'll go with one small poem of mine. The title of my poem is Mahatma Gandhi. As it's a special occasion, and on this special day, everyone has already given up wonderful poems and tribute. I could not write much today, but yes, it's something previous one I just could find out and could share it with you today. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was a man of ethics, and he was the most revered leader of the history, and we obey him in the present and future generations also. He was the lawyer and an anti-colonial nationalist. He followed the path of non-violence. His philosophy of truth, followed by the global and the mass, it helped the narrating stories of independence. In South Africa, he fought the racial discrimination with the non-violence ethics, with peace against Indians and with Indians, and his Salt March, Satyagraha March, non-cooperation movement, and Quit India movement awakened the mass and set the Indians free from the Britishers' rule. He started the Swadeshi movement using the self-made stuff and food enriched the heart and inspired the mass. he always shared the message of peace and love with non-violence. This was Mahatma Gandhi. And not the least, now I'll go with one small Hindi song, if you don't mind it. Can I go with this? One Hindi song. I thought to share it with you. Few lines. ओ देश मेरे, ओ देश मेरे, तेरी शान पे सदके, ओ देश मेरे, तेरी शान पे सदके, कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के, तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा, है अर्ज ये दीवाने की, जहां भोर सुहानी देखी, एक रोज वो मेरी शाम हो, कभी याद करे वो जमाना, माटी पे मिट मिट जाना, है जिक्र पे शामिल तेरा नाम हो, ओ देश मेरे, तेरी शान पे सदके, कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के. So it's all about my country, and we love the soil of our country, and we salute to all the martyrs and the soldiers and the freedom fighters, those who helped, and they gave their lives for giving us this freedom. And we are living with love, peace, and trying to share the message around the world. It's all about, thank you so much, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this evening with the lovely poem. I enjoyed too much. Next week, we'll be coming again with another guest and the same theme. Thank you so much. Gangalaxmi ma'am, please come over and say something.
This is the closing note. With this, we conclude our Zoom poetry recitation. Thank you, our chief guest, Milli Das, participants, admins, and host poet for making this event a grand success. Keep reading every day, keep reciting regularly, and carry on the magic of poetry alive. You have celebrated your contribution and expressed excitement for the next chapter, leaving the door open for the future Zoom connection on coming Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Hope to see you all next week.
See you next week. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much once again.